Did you know that just one small spoon of fennel seeds a day can help prevent stroke by supporting high blood pressure, blood sugar, and vascular inflammation? Yet most older adults overlook it. As we age, our blood vessels silently weaken. Clogged arteries, brain vessel ruptures, chronic arterial inflammation. And these are all key foundations of a doubled stroke risk. What's even scarier, many people think they're fine just because they haven't been diagnosed with diabetes or hypertension. So how can such a tiny, natural seed fight back against the three silent enemies slowly damaging your cardiovascular system? Watch closely, because if used correctly, fennel seeds could become a natural shield protecting your brain and heart.
Imagine a garden hose that's been turned on too high for years. Over time, the constant water pressure makes the rubber hose stiff, less flexible, and prone to cracking. The same thing happens to your arteries. Relentless pressure damages them, creating rough spots that are perfect for plaque to build up. More importantly, a sudden spike in blood pressure can rupture a plaque, releasing a clot and causing a stroke. This is why controlling blood pressure is considered the #1 line of defense. So, how do fennel seeds help? The answer is an essential mineral they contain: potassium. Think of sodium from salt and potassium as two sides of a balancing scale. The modern American diet is often very high in sodium, which causes the body to hold on to water. This extra water increases your blood volume, which in turn raises the pressure on your artery walls. Potassium acts as a natural counterweight. It signals your kidneys to flush out excess sodium through urine. As sodium goes down, so does the excess water, helping to lower blood volume and reduce pressure in your arteries. By providing a natural source of potassium, fennel seeds help your body maintain this crucial balance, supporting your efforts to keep your blood pressure in check. Before we move on to the second benefit, listen to this story. This happened to Paul, 62 years old, living in Indiana. That morning, Paul was crouched under the kitchen sink, fixing a leaky pipe. A retired plumber, he thought it would take just a few minutes, but as he stood up, he suddenly felt dizzy, his heart racing, and cold sweat soaked through his shirt. Seconds later, he collapsed on the kitchen floor. His wife, Karen, screamed when she saw his pale face and trembling lips that couldn't form words. The paramedics arrived just in time. Doctors diagnosed a small brain hemorrhage triggered by a sudden spike in blood pressure built on years of silent chronic vascular inflammation. When Paul woke up, he asked the doctor, "I've never been seriously sick. Why did this happen?" The doctor said just one sentence: "Because you didn't feel anything. That's exactly why it's dangerous." Thousands of Americans like Paul believe no symptoms means no problem. But the truth is, high blood pressure, inflammation, and unstable blood sugar often destroy your arteries for years before the first sign appears. And if left unchecked, a single moment, like Paul standing up from under the sink, can become a turning point. Second is blood sugar management, a factor often overlooked if someone hasn't been diagnosed with diabetes. However, prolonged high blood sugar, even at levels not yet considered diabetic, silently harms your blood vessels. At high concentrations, sugar in your blood tends to stick to the proteins in your blood vessel walls. This process makes the vessels, which are supposed to be soft and flexible, become brittle and stiff. A stiff blood vessel can't expand and contract well in response to blood flow, and is more easily damaged. It also creates a favorable environment for inflammation and plaque buildup. When you eat fennel seeds, you get a good amount of fiber, especially soluble fiber. This soluble fiber forms a gel-like substance in your stomach and intestines. This gel acts like a buffer,
significantly slowing down how quickly carbohydrates are broken down and sugar is absorbed into your bloodstream. Instead of a flood of sugar hitting your system after a meal and causing a sharp spike, the fiber ensures sugar is released slowly and steadily. This controlled release helps prevent damaging blood sugar spikes, reduces stress on your blood vessels, and helps you maintain a more stable internal environment.
Finally, fennel seeds help manage chronic inflammation. This might be the most silent, but also the most dangerous factor. We're not talking about the acute inflammation you can feel from a cut. We are talking about a low-grade, persistent inflammation inside your body, especially within your arteries. Your immune system might see things like oxidized LDL, bad cholesterol, as invaders and launch an inflammatory response. When this response goes on for years, it directly encourages the formation, growth, and instability of plaque. An inflamed plaque is much more likely to rupture, leading to a stroke-causing blood clot. Fennel seeds counter this problem with an arsenal of powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds. Antioxidants, like the vitamin C found in fennel seeds, help neutralize unstable molecules called free radicals, which are a major cause of cell damage and the start of inflammation. Additionally, other plant compounds, such as anethole, have been shown to directly act on the body's inflammatory pathways, helping to calm the immune system's response. By providing these compounds, consuming fennel seeds helps reduce low-grade chronic inflammation, thereby helping to protect the integrity and stability of your arteries. You need to know this. Blood pressure, blood sugar, and inflammation do not act alone. They are all closely linked. The fact that fennel seeds can impact all three of these areas helps protect your health. The simplest way to start using fennel seeds is to make a tea. Just add 1 teaspoon of seeds to a cup of hot water and let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. This method releases the beneficial compounds and creates a drink with a mild, licorice-like flavor that can help soothe your digestive system after a meal. When cooking, you can sprinkle fennel seeds on vegetables like carrots or sweet potatoes before roasting. The heat enhances their aroma and creates a delicious flavor. They can also be added to soups or stews for extra depth. Another simple habit is to chew a small pinch of fennel seeds directly after a meal. This is a traditional method for aiding digestion and freshening your breath naturally. A reasonable amount to start with is about 1 teaspoon per day. Consistency is more important than quality. This is the most important information in this entire guide. Using fennel seeds is not right for everyone, especially if you are taking certain medications. 1. Interaction with blood thinners. This is the most critical warning. If you are taking blood-thinning medication like warfarin or Coumadin for stroke prevention, you must be extremely cautious. Fennel seeds may have a mild blood-thinning effect, and combining them with your medication could significantly increase your risk of bleeding or bruising. Discussing this with your doctor is mandatory and cannot be skipped. 2. Interaction with blood pressure medication. If you are being treated for high blood pressure, adding fennel seeds could enhance the effect of your medication, leading to the risk of your blood pressure dropping too low. Inform your doctor of your plans so they can monitor you and provide appropriate advice. 3. Allergy risk. If you have a history of allergies to plants like carrots, celery, or mugwort, you might also be allergic to fennel seeds. Start with a very small amount to test your body's reaction. Beyond helping with factors related to stroke, fennel seeds also offer several other practical benefits for the daily health of older adults. One of the most noticeable benefits is for the digestive system. The compounds in fennel seeds can help relax the muscles in your intestinal tract. This can significantly reduce common symptoms like gas, bloating, and indigestion. For many people, feeling more comfortable after every meal is a very worthwhile improvement in their daily quality of life. Bone health is also a major concern. Fennel seeds provide a source of minerals, including calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These are the fundamental building blocks of your bones.
Ensuring you get enough of these minerals through your diet is a key strategy for maintaining bone density and lowering the risk of osteoporosis as you get older. Finally, your eye health can also benefit. Fennel seeds contain vitamin C and other antioxidants. These compounds help protect the sensitive cells of your eyes from damage caused by free radicals, which is one of the main causes of age-related eye diseases like macular degeneration and cataracts. By aiding digestion, providing minerals for bones, and offering protective compounds for the eyes, fennel seeds prove their value not just in preventing long-term risks, but also in enhancing your daily comfort and health.
You're not too late, you're not too old, but you need to start today. Just 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds per day, if used correctly, can help you fight the 3 silent enemies behind stroke: high blood pressure, unstable blood sugar, and chronic vascular inflammation. Don't wait until your body screams through a stroke. Start with small, simple steps like a warm fennel tea after dinner, and have an honest conversation with your doctor. Ask them directly, "I'm thinking of using fennel seeds to support my blood pressure and blood sugar. Based on my health and current medications, is this a safe choice for me?" That one question could be the most powerful step you take to protect your brain, your heart, and your independence. If you found this video helpful, please share it because it might just save someone you love.